Cool. We're gonna do Not Fair.
Yeah, this is an interesting thing. I noticed on the session files, they all have working titles, and it's really, for those of you who've made records with working titles, you know that's kind of how it always gets stuck in your head. But this and like a lot of other songs are kind of, it's weird to think about them with the actual titles as opposed to the work.
They're like named after the inspiration for the song. This song, the working title is Big Band. Yeah, we kind of wanted to do like a sleazy punk rock version of a big band song. Kinda.
Yeah.
So it's like a little intro to the intro, right? Lounge vibe,
Burlesque.
Right from the start is where the bass sort of becomes the star. And that throughout the whole song is really what sets up the style. And then Jack has a really cool rhythm over it. A really cool melody. I remember when you were working on that in the studio, you were in your little your office. Like Jack had a little side room and that he would work on his parts while we were tracking in the main room. And while you were writing that, I remember Tim went to pop his head in. Tim, the producer, went to pop his head in, and then he came back in, and I was like, "How's the part sounding?" He's like, "Ethnic."
I was like, what do you mean? I was like, for me, when I was writing it, it just kind of reminded me of like a weird chase scene in a French movie. I don't know.
So the snare doing the shuffle. Another cool thing is Jack again accenting the upbeats. Right, so when you're bobbing your head, and this is where it starts getting real big bandy.
The bass in that pre-chorus section is Nick really is getting a finger workout.
Yeah, so we'll go through the pre-chorus. The bass line's ridiculous. So it's super cool bass line, and then it falls into the way that we bridged that into the just kind of straightforward punk rock chorus was with the chromatic walk up.
There.
Which is awesome. We talk a lot about building and releasing tension, and like nothing builds tension like a chromatic. So yeah, that's the pre-chorus with another sort of like circular vocal melody. And that little thing that Jack does there at the end, I love because it's like a slingshot. You know,
kind of
it's like you just slingshot into the chorus. It's like a counter melody. So you have like the standard, the Don't Look Down standard chorus melody. And then I think there's some fun organ stuff in that chorus too. Yeah, we do a lot of this stuff. It has really cool pads, and then he brings the vibrato in halfway through, or the tremolo rather. So the second chorus starts the same way as the first one, but then it goes into this B section. Another cool way to build and release tension is to straighten out when the whole chorus is doing do da do da la la do da do da, and then when you go into the do do da do 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 da, you straighten it out and it gets the head bobbing. And then the bridge is where it starts getting real interesting. I don't know, what style would you call this? Is it circusy? It's kind of circusy.
It's a little circusy. It's definitely Baroque also. I mean, there's a harpsichord in there.
Yeah, the harpsichord definitely is what you like. What you notice. So there's this going on through it. Yeah, I mean you can't help but notice that as soon as that part kicks in. And the piano is it's pretty cool.
Way to go, Robbie.
There's the two different vocal parts. that's bridge A. And then there's another bridge that we were calling, what were we calling this? Like the Danzig part?
Danzig, yeah, it's
like the punk rock Sinatra. Little piano note there. Very Pixies. We did some gang vocals in there too. Another fun little 3-part. Stuck with the path you chose. Yeah.
Like a swelling, almost like a swelling feedback in there. It's kind of cool.
Another one of those endings where you suck the breath out. Yeah. Cool. That's not fair.